Botswana is a land where two worlds meet. On one side, the vast, sun-baked Kalahari Desert stretches endlessly, its golden sands shimmering beneath the relentless African sun. On the other, the lush, life-giving Okavango Delta emerges like a miracle, a vibrant patchwork of green and blue that seems almost impossible in such a dry land. The Kalahari's endless horizons, dotted with resilient acacia trees and hardy shrubs, speak of endurance and adaptation in a world where water is scarce, and survival is a daily challenge. Yet, within this seemingly inhospitable desert, lies the Okavango Delta, a vibrant oasis where water breathes life into the land, attracting animals and people alike to its blue-green embrace. Here, crystal-clear waters weave through a maze of islands and sprawling floodplains, creating a paradise that defies the surrounding dryness and supports an astonishing diversity of life. This dramatic contrast between arid desert and lush delta is the very essence of Botswana, a place where life not only survives but flourishes against the odds, painting a landscape of hope and resilience. The Kalahari, more than just endless sand, is a semi-arid savanna, supporting unique plants and animals, meerkats standing alert, oryx grazing, and ancient baobabs standing as silent witnesses to the passage of time. Water arrives here not from local rain, but from distant rivers that flood the delta each year, transforming dry land into a lush sanctuary and setting the rhythm of life for all who depend on its bounty. This interplay of desert and delta shapes the great migrations of animals, the delicate balance of ecosystems, and the very soul of the country, as creatures move between dry and wet, always seeking sustenance. At the dramatic meeting point of sand and water, Botswana reveals the raw, untamed beauty of Africa, a wilderness where nature's contrasts are on full display. Journeying from the heart of the Kalahari to the lush Okavango is more than a physical trek. It's an immersion into the very pulse of nature, a journey through landscapes that challenge and inspire, and a reminder of the resilience and wonder that define Botswana. The Okavango Delta's remarkable transformation begins far away from its own borders, with the seasonal rains that drench the highlands of Angola. Here, dark storm clouds gather and unleash torrents of water, setting in motion a journey that will reshape an entire landscape hundreds of kilometers away. These rains feed a network of rivers, swelling their banks and sending life-giving water on a journey of over 1,000 kilometers. The rivers wind their way through the African savanna, crossing borders and carving paths through the wilderness until they finally reach Botswana. This slow-moving water finally spills into the heart of the Kalahari Desert, where it fans out into a vast, intricate inland delta. Here, the water spreads across the arid sands, transforming the landscape in a dramatic display of nature's power. The parched earth softens as the flood arrives. Riverbeds that lay dry for months fill with water, and the landscape shifts from dusty browns to vibrant greens almost overnight. Grasses and plants spring to life, painting the delta with color and hope. Unlike most river deltas, the Okavango's waters never reach the sea. Instead, they evaporate under the hot sun or seep into the thirsty ground, creating a unique, self-contained ecosystem that is unlike any other on Earth. The flood reaches its peak during Botswana's dry winter months, bringing abundance and life just when water is most scarce elsewhere. The delta becomes a lush oasis, a stark contrast to the dry, surrounding desert. Wildlife from across the region embarks on long migrations, converging here, drawn by the promise of water and renewal. Elephants, antelope, zebras, and countless other animals gather at the water's edge, their survival dependent on this annual miracle. This seasonal pulse is the region's heartbeat, dictating the rhythm of life for all who live here. Seeds sprout, water lilies bloom in dazzling colors, and new life emerges with every drop of water. The air comes alive with the hum of insects and the chorus of frogs, while birds swoop down to feast on the abundance. Every creature, big and small, plays a part in this thriving ecosystem. For a brief, magical time, the desert recedes, replaced by a watery paradise that teems with life and color. The transformation is nothing short of breathtaking. The Okavango's annual flood is a powerful reminder of nature's interconnectedness, showing how distant rains can bring life to a faraway land and sustain an entire web of creatures. It's a miracle of timing, distance, and survival, a delicate balance that has endured for centuries, shaping the destiny of all who depend on these waters. Here, water is life, and its arrival is a celebration for every living being. The Okavango Delta stands as a testament to the resilience and wonder of nature, where the arrival of water brings hope, joy, and renewal to all. When the annual flood arrives, carried from distant Angolan highlands, it transforms the Okavango Delta into a shimmering oasis in the heart of the Kalahari Desert. The parched earth is suddenly revived, and the Okavango Delta bursts into life, its floodplains turning emerald green almost overnight. This seasonal miracle draws vast herds of animals from miles around, creating one of Africa's greatest wildlife spectacles, a migration and congregation unlike any other. Towering elephants wade through the labyrinth of channels, forging new paths for themselves and countless other creatures, shaping the very landscape as they move. On scattered islands, lions and elusive leopards prowl and rest, their golden eyes ever watchful for opportunity. Packs of African wild dogs roam the floodplains, working together with remarkable coordination as they hunt for prey in the tall grasses. Each day, the drama of predator and prey unfolds in a raw, unfiltered display of nature's balance. Above, the skies come alive with birds. Over 400 species fill the air with color and song. The haunting cry of the African fish eagle echoes across the water, a symbol of the delta's wild spirit. Along the banks, the dazzling flash of a malachite kingfisher signals the presence of life in every corner. Hippos gather in deep, cool pools by day, their massive forms barely visible beneath the surface, then emerge at night to graze on the lush grasses. Meanwhile, ancient crocodiles bask on sandy banks, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to strike. Beneath the surface, the waters teem with fish, providing food not only for birds and mammals, but also for the local communities who have lived alongside this ecosystem for generations. From the deepest hidden pools to the tallest trees, every corner of the delta is alive with movement, sound, and color. Here at the water's edge, herds gather to drink, predators stalk, and life's delicate connections are renewed with every drop. The Okavango is a living tapestry of survival and abundance, a place where water's arrival weaves together the destinies of every creature that calls this delta home. Exploring Botswana is a safari like no other, offering deep connection with the wild. Glide silently in a Makoro canoe, surrounded by reeds and wildlife, immersed in the sounds of nature. Game drives in open vehicles reveal the drama of the bush, tracking lions, spotting elephants, and witnessing sunsets over the savanna. Walking safaris offer the most intimate experience, where every sense is heightened and you become part of the landscape. Beyond the delta, Chobe National Park boasts the world's largest elephant herds, best seen from a sunset river cruise. To the south, the Magadikgadi Pans offer stark beauty and starlit skies. Each journey reveals a different face of Botswana's wild magic. Here, adventure and tranquility go hand in hand. The Okavango's flood shapes the lives of both people and wildlife. Local communities, like the Baye and Basarwa, have long lived in tune with the delta's rhythms, relying on its bounty for food, materials, and culture. The flood triggers migrations. Zebra and wildebeest travel south to the Magadikgadi Pans, following ancient routes. Traditional crafts, like basket weaving, reflect the environment and tell stories of water and wildlife. Today, sustainable tourism empowers communities and supports conservation. Locals work as guides and stewards, ensuring the delta's benefits are shared. This partnership protects both heritage and habitat. In Botswana, people and nature thrive together, guided by the rhythm of the flood. Botswana offers a rare sense of wildness and wonder, a place where nature's rhythms still rule. The slow advance of floodwaters, the call of elephants, and the silence of the Kalahari create a profound connection to the land. Botswana's commitment to low-impact tourism means fewer crowds and more meaningful encounters. Here, you're not just a visitor, but a guest in nature's home. The transformation from desert to delta is a powerful symbol of renewal and resilience. Life flourishes against the odds, teaching lessons of patience and adaptation. Every journey here changes you, offering new perspectives and unforgettable memories. The vast landscapes humble, while the intricate details inspire awe. You leave with more than photos. You carry a piece of Botswana's wild spirit. This is a land that breathes, and its magic stays with you long after you've gone. Botswana's wild heart is a treasure for the world, a living example of nature's resilience and beauty. The Okavango Delta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, depends on our care and respect. Learning about its wonders is the first step toward protecting them. Every story shared and every moment of awe helps build a global community of conservation. Supporting local efforts ensures wildlife and people thrive together. Let Botswana's transformation inspire you to cherish and protect wild places everywhere. Join us in celebrating and safeguarding the Earth's natural wonders. Together, we can ensure the Okavango's symphony of life endures for generations.